Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe. Bayley is out of SummerSlam. Roman Reigns was beaten by an office chair in his face. And Brock Lesnar likes roleplay. I'm Ollie Davis and God damn it, how did that get on there? This is the 7th of August 2017 edition of Monday Night Raw in about 4 minutes. Miz opened the show calling out Jason Jordan. But Kurt Angle had another guest in mind. Brock Lesnar. Miz pointed out for the 129th time in WWE that Lesnar doesn't even have to be pinned at SummerSlam to lose the title, leading Paul Heyman to rather kinkily ask, do you and Maurice like roleplay? Because him and Brock do. Heyman brilliantly suggested they do some now, casting Bo Dallas as Samoa Bo, Curtis Axel as Braun Strowman, and The Miz as Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar gets to be Brock Lesnar. In a preview of SummerSlam's main event, the Beast threw everyone around the ring. This was a very good opening segment. The following match, though, where Sheamus beat Seth Rollins after Cesaro's distraction, was a bit repetitive after last week, but it was part of a larger story on Raw. In the post-match beatdown, Dean Ambrose didn't run out to save his former Shield buddy. With Curtis Axel taken out by Lesnar at the start of the show, Angle needed to find his illegitimate son someone else to fight. Unfortunately for Jason Jordan's babyface push, Kurt picked Jean-Pierre Goulet, a hometown underdog the Toronto crowd unsurprisingly decided to cheer. It's Bizarro land, Maggle. For some reason, the Canadians don't want to cheer badly booked babyfaces. The same thing happened in the following segment. Toronto booed Bayley, as she announced her shoulder injury means her SummerSlam match is off. In her place, there will be 2 three-ways tonight, with the winners fighting in a new #1 contenders match next Monday in Boston, which is Sasha Banks' hometown. So she's most definitely losing there after beating Alicia, Fox and Emma here. We've got a new tag team on Raw. Big EnzShow Amore. I'm working on a better name. Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson took on the Nerds, winning thanks to some big Cass distraction. EnzShow ended standing tall though, giving Cass a knockout punch. Later, Kurt finally made their SummerSlam match. Big Cass versus Big Show, with Enzo in a shark cage suspended above the ring. Hopefully he gets to do live commentary up there. Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt's SummerSlam build is equally lackluster, built entirely around who has the sneakier ring entrance. After months and months of Intercontinental title limbo, Dean Ambrose feels rejuvenated. He's involved in WWE's best storyline right now, and I actually get excited hearing his music again, rather than just thinking, well, here comes another Miz match. He had a great match with Cesaro here, and tying into the bout earlier that night, Sheamus beat down Ambrose in frustration afterwards, leading Rollins to run down for the save. For the first time in their thawing relationship so far, it was Dean who made himself vulnerable, extending his arm for the Shield fist bump. The crowd really wanted to see it happen, actually invested, actually believing in a babyface storyline for a change. But Ambrose had left Rollins high and dry earlier in the night, so it was Seth's turn to walk away. This is really, really great storytelling. Titus Worldwide took one step closer to championship gold, with Akira Tozawa overcoming Ariya Daivari ahead of his SummerSlam Cruiserweight title match. Sasha will face Nia Jax next week after she beat Dana Brooke and Mickie James, who I genuinely forgot was employed by WWE. Raw's big main event was yet another combination of the 4 men fighting for the title at SummerSlam. This time, Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns in a last man standing match. Braun received a hero's welcome. Reigns, not so much. This is Toronto after all. There was a guy wearing a Roman Sucks t-shirt in the front row. Braun and Roman work very well together, especially in hardcore stipulations, getting to have fun with steel steps, tables, and most spectacularly of all, an office chair straight to Roman's face. It was a really fun match with a hot, if illogical ending. Roman had Braun beat with a spear, but just as the referee was going to count Strowman out, Samoa Joe got Reigns in the Coquina clutch to choke him out, getting sweet revenge from last week. Weirdly though, the referee stopped counting despite Braun still being down and this being a no DQ match. Braun stood up just before the 10 count to win. So that was this week's Raw in about 4 minutes. Here's Here's the usual ratings recap from top to bottom, in or, core, average, poor, and bore. I'll reveal my rating very shortly, but first, vote in the poll above my head to give yours. I'll announce the results in tomorrow's WrestleTalk news. Jason Jordan hasn't clicked, Bayley's getting booed, and the Big Show versus Big Cass and Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt feuds are no good. That said, Raw had plenty of highlights. Brock Lesnar destroying Miz Taraj, Dean Ambrose versus Cesaro, and Braun Strowman throwing an office chair into Roman's face. This week's Raw is core. John Cena is reportedly moving to Raw soon. And what's the real reason WWE released Eva Marie? Click the videos to the left to find out, press subscribe, and support WrestleTalk on Patreon. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.